Hello, Scorpio. Welcome. Thank you for being here. This is going to be a general read from what I've been dealing with. Of course, everything may not resonate, so take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel at File 53 Tarot. She's review as well. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on. How is that relevant to anything, Scorpio? Like a prostitute sweating in church. How is that relevant to anything? That's kind of like a very random message. I don't know where that comes from. Makes me think of like back in the days at school when a student, for the example, the student wasn't paying attention, and then all of a sudden, I believe I gave this example before, the teacher calls on the student, like, do you have the answer? Do you know the answer? And they're like, Like, no, pay attention. Pay more attention. Interesting. What is that about? I don't think I've used that example before. I'm not going to take it. I don't believe I've used that example before, Crosswatcher, where there's the other one, the other situation where the teacher calls on the student and they're like, yes, I do know the answer, and they get the answer correct. And then all of a sudden, for the rest of the time in class, they don't pay attention because they're like, haha, I knew the answer, I'm smart, I got let off the hook, the teacher's probably not going to call on me again, so let me kind of just distract myself and kind of, talk to my friends on the side. I'm looking at that energy. I don't know. It's sort of kind of like saying you maybe have, in a sense, you may have gotten away with something, or you may feel like you have your foot in the door, or you may be in someone's good graces or whatever, and it's kind of like, no, 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 no. Everything will be great moving forward. I can do no wrong. I don't know. But jumping into this, what they do show me. They have, jeez, they have dug their heels in, Scorpio. They have dug their heels in, and unfortunately, I don't know why or what's going on, but the longer they kind of sit there, there's the Five of Swords. They can no longer keep their heels dug in. Maybe they need to dig themselves out. What is that? That is fascinating. That almost feels like personal inventory. About what, though? Hmm. Huh. Now, here's the thing, there is communication taking place between the two of you. I feel like maybe that's what they're kind of holding off on was um, literally calling on you, Scorpio. Maybe they're holding off on like calling you or contact you or reaching out or communicating. It's like, by the way, we need to kind of go over some things. Let's talk about inventory, for example. How we looking this week? How we looking this month? How we looking this year? How are things looking? How are things looking? How are things feeling? How are things going? They're like, well, about that. Oh my goodness. I am not gonna talk about that. Remember that message I gave at the beginning of this, Scorpio, like a prostitute sweating in church? Well, actually, our side festivities have been kind of putting a hole in our pocket. They're like, wait a minute, don't tell me. What did it cost you? But hey, it was unforgettable, right? Oh my gosh. It's fine. It's fine. We'll figure it out. It's fine. It's not fine. Like the dog drinking a beer in the burning down bar. It's fine. This is fine. We'll be fine. They're like sweating profusely. Shit. What am I gonna do? Oh my gosh. What is going on here? Literally, for the example, Scorpio, it's like you spend all that money on alcohol and hookers. It's like it makes me think of a movie. I emptied out my bank account. What the were you thinking? You weren't. That's not a smart way. That's not a smart way to do things. You're like, I probably shouldn't keep seeing them. I know I probably shouldn't keep going there and doing that and seeing them. I know I shouldn't go to the club just to pay them to listen, but it's just, I don't know what it is. They just get me. They're hustling you. There's the tower. Really? What? What do you mean, really? As much as you're using and objectifying them, Crosswatcher, whoever is who in this situation, there is objectification going on. And they're like, the way they respond to this is like, really? It's like, I thought you cared. You mean the stripper or the prostitute? Not saying who is who. I'm just using this as an example, Scorpio. Not calling anybody nothing. Just a fun example. Well, not fun if you're the one emptying out your entire bank account on it, but huh. Why are they trying to find roundabout ways with you, Scorpio? I don't understand that. Why are they trying to find roundabout ways with you? Like I said, it's like they don't want to bring this up or talk about this initially. They don't want to go over this initially. Let's see here. That's a hell of a lot of adjustments, Crosswatcher. That is a hell of a lot of adjustments. Adjustments. Who's high? Who? Oh my goodness. Energetically, who's high maintenance? It was high maintenance. This is kind of like we have a production to keep up with. We have an image to keep up with here, people. This is like theatrics, drama, theater. We have to look the part. We have to play the part. Fake it till you make it. We have standards we have to keep up with here. This is like I only want the best of the best, so I hired a $100,000 escort, just as an example. No wonder where all your fucking inventory went. Now you're scratching pennies looking for I don't know what. Like fuck. I got myself in the hole. What am I going to do? And the rest of this time, Scorpio, unfortunately, is them like, what the fuck am I going to do? I don't know. They're scrounging. There's a 10 of swords. They're scrounging. Here we go. Do you not know this, Scorpio? Is someone financially supporting someone on the side, whether it be a baby mama, baby daddy, whether it be a side, what do they call them, a side person, a sneaky link, just in an affair, someone cheating? What's the situation? Did someone have like or take a trip to Vegas? Oh my gosh, there's the 7 of swords. This is them purposely trying to deflect. Look at them trying to deflect. They're like, what am I gonna do? Oh my goodness, you chase 2 cats, you lose them both. What am I gonna do? Cause a scene, cause a distraction. Your hair looks stupid. What the where'd that come from? Did you even mean it? I didn't feel it. There's the devil. I think they mean it, Scorpio. I think they mean it. Uh-oh. The devil at the crossroads. Ooh. Uh-oh. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. That's a dead end. That's a dead end. They're emphasizing they are too deep into this game to kind of just... apparently they're emphasizing too legit to quit, but they're just too deep into this game that they can't get themselves out. I saw that energy for Sagittarius, who they're asked about or dealing with. Damn, strategy. Yeah, they're juggling. They're juggling conversations, Scorpio. So they have like a list of contacts, if you catch what I mean. They have a list of contacts that they're keeping up with. You are clearly one of them. I don't know who the other contacts are. How did you get yourself into a bind? I mean, if it was the devil at the crossroads, what'd you do? They told me to play this here guitar. There's the 8 of Swords. You got yourself into a bind, Crosswatcher. I still can't freaking figure out how. That is such an energy right there. Wow, I'm looking at a contradiction. That is a cancel. That is like a zero. That is like a 0-0. Like, no point, no score, no win. What is that? Yeah, there's a 3 of Swords. There's that sex demon energy. Damn. And that's the world. They're like, and game over. Oh my gosh. It's so weird. It's like they're trying to like bum rush. Energetically speaking, this right here just feels like them bum rushing. Like, for the love of the game. Fuck. It's like, okay. What else are you doing? I'll figure something out. I haven't figured shit out. Damn. Lost one. Lost one, lost two, lost three, lost four, lost five. I don't know. That's an L. That is a big L. But whatever that is, like I said, they do realize, like, game over. But simultaneously, even though they show me that 3 of Swords, it's not necessarily like, oh, I had love for Scorpio. No, it's not that. They had, like I said, they had love for the game. Interesting. So they kind of just chalk it up, and they're like, well, damn, justice reversed. So injustice. Okay. Look at you, Crosswatcher. Look at you. So if it's all just a game to you, then how does injustice take place? It seems a little selective. That seems a little selective. What is that? You're still in that crosswatch. You are still in that process. I don't know what is going on. You're still in that process of trying to win big. I don't know what that is. Like I said, you have a list of contacts. It's like, let me play this person. 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 And you're trying to win big, but I don't understand like what you are actually trying to win. It's like, I don't know. Like I said, for the example, it's like I'm not saying you're a stripper, Scorpio. I'm just saying it's like the way they operate and the way they work is they run this game on people, and it's like I don't know what they're running it for. Like, for the love of the game and the experience, I guess, but no, they got some sort of goal in mind. Which is why there's like this pursuit, and it's like, I don't know what for. I don't know what for. There you are, Scorpio. Well, speaking of Sagittarius, that's the deck. I don't understand that. Even you, I mean, that's the whole deck. Even you, Crosswatcher, emphasize, like, actually, I don't know what I want. Okay. Bye.